Hi, Chelsea and Christian.
Hey.
So you are here sa Closeup Free-to-Love. Please tell us something about this.
The Free to Love campaign is about people being free and open to hold the person's hand that they love, no matter what gender, whatever, what race, what age, to love who they want to love, regardless of anything.
So basically, no more judging. If you love someone, you want to be with them, you want to do whatever it takes to be with the person you love. Because at the end of the day, you want to be with the person that makes you happy, right? Diba?
Something all in there.
And then there are lots of stories here, di ba? And your story is about a story of race,
Yes.
correct?
Correct.
So please tell us something about the story of this love story.
Well, our story is about the Great Wall of China. Basically, that Chinese are not really allowed to date outside of Chinese race, or like Chinese parents don't feel comfortable with their children dating outside their race because of cultural values, but basically cultural issues. And so obviously I'm Chinese and he is half Filipino, half British.
So completely different cultures, if you can imagine.
Yeah.
It's like a real story.
Yes.
It's a true story.
Yeah,
This is
of
our
course.
story.
Ah,
yeah.
this is your story
Yeah, this is
in
our
real
story.
life. Okay, and then
So it's basically how, well, I think it's great to say like I've had in the past a lot of people who go up to me and says, it's so good that your parents allow you to date Christian. But it's not
Very
always
lucky.
been the case. I mean, there's been instances that we have cultural clashes, or of course you had to get to know my parents, get to know my family, to get get to know the Chinese culture as well.
Yeah, I had to adapt to different Chinese cultures for all the family events. For example, all the red envelopes. They were teaching me.
that's the good
anyway.
part.
That was the good part. But it's just for me, it was nice because I was willing to learn and I was willing to get to know the culture because I really like the Chinese culture. I like what they believe in, and I respect their family values, which I have those values myself. So as
Very different. It's
Yeah.
both sides of the world, from basically England and China. So
even the
east meets west.
even the culture and the
Yes.
tradition.
the
language.
language alone,
The language,
is
yeah.
different.
And then what is the secret of your longer relationship?
well, we did that I Do show.
The reality
That-
show before, and
That
what was
definitely helps,
great
'cause-
about it was it helped us build a foundation. So when we fight, we understand it may not just be what the surface fight; it could be something in a deeper meaning.
The art
It
of fighting.
makes us-
Look it up, guys. Art of fighting. Very valuable in relationships. You learn that, you can get through it.
On the side, for the record, how many years?
We just turned 5 years.
5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. We were just in Bohol a few days ago
Celebrating
celebrating our
5
5 years.
As girlfriend and boyfriend?
Yes.
Yes.
And then, are you planning to settle down soon? Or is there any plans? After I do, di ba?
Yeah.
Pressure on you.
No. Yeah, of course. Like I'm not gonna settle down with anyone else. To be honest, I've been with Chelsea 5 years, and she's gonna be my long-term partner for now. So, yeah, 100%.
Just have to wait for the right timing and everything.
Right timing, good to have like all the family around because obviously my family's in the UK. Her family's based in Guam a lot of the time.
But if you won in I do, are you going to settle down?
That was a bit of a different story. Because we were in that village we knew we wanted to be with each other, but obviously like at the time we would have settled down, but it might have been
The wrong timing.
definitely
for everything.
the wrong timing.
But I love that so many couples who are just starting
Hmm.
saw that in a relationship, and they were really encouraged and supportive about it. And a lot of people sent me a message that relate, because a lot of successful marriages, no matter what length of time they were, as long as they know they want to be with each other, it works out.
Exactly.
Let's go back to Close Up Free to Love. In every story, there is a lesson that the audience will learn about it. In your story, what is maybe what can you share about them, about the lesson?
I guess for me the lesson would be don't just love your partner. You got to love all the aspects, their culture, their family. It's not just the partner you got to love. You got to love everything about them. And if you can do that, that means you're already on your way.
For me, I think it's about being able to share it to your family. Like you say, in every two relationships, their partner they're scared to share their partner to their family. They're scared to be open about the relationship, and the first step is to just introduce your partner to your family. Not to be scared to introduce the person you love to the people that you love most in the world.
Because the more you hide it, the more stressed out you're going to be about it,
And you're happy.
You can't be happy. You have to really be open with who you love. You have to share it, because it might be sweet as secret, but at the end of the day, it's a recipe for disaster. You have to be willing to open who you're with, show the world. Don't have to hide anything. Just show it and then go from there.
Why you choose to tell or share your story to this Closeup Free-to-Love?
What's nice about it is our story is probably a same story as a lot of people, because there's so many interracial couples from marriages, or there's from all sorts of parts of the world. Like interracial can be like even if it's from Hong Kong to Philippines, there's so many couples who relate because they're not in the same place. Their values are not the same, the culture is not the same, language is not the same. And there's some people who can relate to that, especially with the modern age and our new generation, that we are all open to love, especially with social media communications made easier. So I think a lot of people can relate to this type of story, that they find their partners, different culture, and their family may not accept that because of their culture, especially in the Philippines, where a lot of the people in the Philippines end up marrying foreigners or living abroad and finding partners there. So it's a story that a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah, hopefully, why I'm happy to share our story, because hopefully we can inspire other couples as well who are, when we first started dating, we didn't know what to expect from each other's families, but we just want everyone to know that, if you stick to it, you really love someone, it's always going to work out at the end. Don't need to hide who you're with, and just be free to love, basically.
Please tell us something. How many minutes ba or hours or this story, your story here?
The video itself was around in 3 minutes. Or
3 minutes. Okay.
We literally just watched the video.
And then in your 5 years relationship, how you compressed or ano yung makikita nila dun sa story? Ano yung pakikita nyong story?
I think the story really tells about the Great Wall and how we personally have overcome it, and basically our story, like the lesson you guys can learn from our story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you won't probably see like our in-betweens of like all of the stuff we did, but it'll be
In summary, something like that.
the basis of how we overcame cultural differences, how he made an effort to get to know my family, get to know people in my family, and how to respect people in my family as well.
And then slowly being accepted, being invited to more events, like travels,
Putting the
family
effort
events.
in.
And just putting the effort in. And in that 3 minutes, I know it's just very short, it's not going to be our whole story, but it's the main plot, so like the
That
ups and
other
downs.
couples can take away from.
I'm just curious. If you're going to settle down, what is your dream wedding, especially Chelsea?
I'm a beach lover,
Yeah.
so I want to go have a wedding by the beach.
Wow.
Not
Are you
too-
agreed with that, or you have different
But
dream?
it's small wedding.
I'm happy with that. That's exactly how I like it as well. Because like obviously with Chinese tradition they want extravagance, but for us like we love the beach, we love to travel, and we're quite private people when it comes to just us, except for obviously the close-up. But we just want something small, friends, family, nothing too like extravagant, just something chill by the beach, basically.
Is it here in the our country or outside?
We'll see.
We like the whole.
Or you wanna try Boracay?
Boracay's
There's
clean
so
now,
many
right?
places on my list. So.
Yeah, Boracay's clean now, so yeah.
And how many babies or how many something like that?
Well, come
Whatever
to that.
God gives,
Yeah,
so.
whatever God gives.
You want 1 dozen or just small families?
Just one
We'll
or
see.
two.
'Cause I'm an only child, and he has 3 brothers, so there's 4 of them. So we'll see.
Maybe go in between.
Yeah.
Okay, last on me. Please say your message to the couple like you, or your message to them. Okay.
My message to any couple who are in the same situation as us is not to give up. To be open to your parents, be open to your family about your partner. Even if you're scared to, just try, because you never know. They may surprise you. They may be accepting of your partner. They may love because they will love you, and of course you love your partner, so they'll love who you love.
For me, it would be respectful and just be a good person, because at the end of the day, that's what people really want to see. They want to see that you're respectful, you're a good person, and it doesn't matter what culture you are, as long as you're good to the daughter and you mean well.
Or the son.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, please invite them to watch your story on Closeup FREETOLOVE.
Hi guys, please watch our story on Closeup FREETOLOVE.
Check it out on YouTube, guys, and also check us out on YouTube.
Oh my god!
Yes, invite them. What's your YouTube?
Our channel is Christian and Chelsea. We do, you can check us out there as well. If you guys love traveling,
Shameless
you
plug.
can follow us there.
It's okay. You promote also my YouTube.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Send us a link and I'll do it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Chelsea and
Thank you.
Christian.
Thank you.